Hey friends, are you ready for a great math lesson today? I am, and I'm so happy that you're here and you're ready to learn and practice all your math skills so that you can get ready for first grade. Okay, before we get started, I think we should warm up. Let's warm up by first doing 5 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's do 6. So we're working on adding, and our numbers are getting bigger. 6 stretches to the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 7 wrist circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's now do 8 eye blinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I got a little dizzy there. Now let's do 9 spinnies. Now I'm already a little dizzy. You do 9 spins. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. And now let's do 10. You may need to remember that number. Wink, wink. 10 jumps up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. So we have been working with the number 5. Can you show me 5 fingers? To help us with addition. Now we'll focus on another important number. Let's find out what that number is with a riddle. Are you ready? Each time I give you a clue, make a guess about what the number might be. Write the number you guessed on a blank piece of paper, or you could work at the back of your workspace book. When I give you the next clue, you can leave your guess or cross it out and write a new guess. Okay, so here are the clues. The number is greater than 5. Okay, write your guess. Don't tell me yet. It's less than 20. So this number is greater than 5 and less than 20. The number that we're working on today. All right, here's our next clue. It's more than the number of days in a week. It's greater than 5, but less than 20. So it's more than the number of days in a week. Here's a little hint. There are 7 days in a week. Now, wait a minute. But it's less than the number of months in a year. Do you know what it is yet? All right. It's less than the number of months in a year. Wow, this is getting pretty tough. Okay, I'm going to give you some more clues. Let's go. Did that last clue try to stump you? Here's a little hint. There's 12 months in a year. What number do you think we're going to work on today? You need some more clues? Okay. It's greater than 8 plus 1. Ooh. You can count on to try and figure that out. Last clue. The number of pennies in a dime. Oh man, gosh. Okay, I'm gonna give you a few more seconds. Write down what number you think it is. And on the count of 3, I want you as loud as you can. Shout out what number you think we're gonna work on today. 3, 2, 1. Yes, you're right. The number is 10. 10 is the number we'll work on. We're going to investigate pairs of add-ins that make 10. Give yourself a big pat on the back. Great job. I'm going to write some numbers on the board now in 2 groups. I have group 1 and group 2. As I write numbers, think about how I decided which group they belong in. After I stop writing numbers, we'll talk about the rule I used to decide. Okay. So here's the number 9. I put that in group 1. 10, our special number for today, I'll put in group 2. 3, I'll put in group 1. 7 goes in group 1 too. 20 goes in group 2. 0, that goes in group 1. 17, that goes in group 2. I think I'm going to put 35 in group 2. 4 goes in group 1. Now, have you just figured out my pattern yet? Okay, you need a little bit more time. Let's work it out together. Now, you decide where I should write some other numbers. Where should I write the number 5? Group 1, that's right. Awesome. Now, what about the number 50? Where should I put the number 50? Yes, group 2. I'm going to put 50 in group 2. Okay. Now, what about the number 12? Where should I put the number 12? Group 2, you got it. Awesome job. We've sorted these numbers. Now let's figure out if we can talk about our rule for sorting all these numbers into group 1 and group 2. So in group 1, each number has only one digit. One digit. These are called one-digit numbers. Now in group 2, each number has 2 digits. These are called two-digit numbers. Now let's add these new words that we've just learned to our vocabulary. Let's go. So we have some new vocabulary words that we're going to go over today and add to our chart, but I want us to review the words that we worked on last week. Now at this point you should be experts on these words, so we're going to go over them together, but you're going to lead the way. Okay, let's get started. Add. What does that mean? Awesome, you're right. When you put two numbers together and you join them together and your number is bigger. And when you add, you're working on addition. Awesome. Now, what's an equation? Yes, great job. An equation is when you're using your symbols and your numbers to write out your addition sentence. And here's an example. 4 plus 1 equals 5. Great job. Plus. What I always love to do with my hands is make a plus sign like this. Plus. And there it is right there in our equation. What's an addend? You're right, it's the two numbers that we're adding together. Great job. We have equal. Awesome. There's our equal sign, and you can make your equal sign with your hands like this. Wow. Last one, sum. What is a sum? You're right, that's our answer, our total. Great job. Now let's add our two new words for this week. So we're going to add our two new vocabulary words today. We have one-digit number, which is like the number 8. It has just one digit. And we have two-digit number, which is like the special number that we're working on today, 10. Okay, so let's jump over to our workspace book and add these there. Okay, so we're going to be working on page 64, and we're adding our two new vocabulary words, one-digit number and two-digit number, into our workspace book. I'll give you a little bit of time to write these in your notebook with your pencil. These words are super helpful for us to become great math wizards as we go on to first grade. Find the vocabulary words when you are using the online site. So when you log on and you're in your modules, remember we're in Number Core because you are going to first grade. We're going to go over here to the glossary. Click on the glossary, and these are all the different pages for the glossary. So here's some of the words that we worked on last week. Add, add-in, addition. There's equal, and it tells you the definition, and it might even give you a picture to help you understand. Here's the next page with more vocabulary words. There's the word we were working on last week, plus. And here we have two-digit number. There's the definition for that. Oh, we must have missed one digit. Let's go back. Oh, there it is, a one-digit number. So you can always come here and work on your vocabulary words by using the glossary. Our number system has 10 digits, 1 through 9, and also 0. When we write numbers greater than 9, we use more than one digit. The number 10 is an important number. It is the first number that we write using 2 digits, a 1 and a 0. The 1 stands for one group of 10, and the 0 tells us there are no extra 1s. I'm going to put 5 counters, red counters, on my tens frame. Then I'm going to put 5 yellow counters on my tens frame. Oops. Look at the 2 rows of 5. If the 10 frame is filled, we know that there are 10 without counting. I look at the rows and see 5 reds and 5 yellows. I can write an addition equation, 5 plus 5 equals 10. And here's that equation, 5 plus 5 equals 10. There's my 5 red plus my 5 yellow equals 10, and I know my 10 frame is filled up. So we're going to move on to the next part of our lesson, and we're going to work on finding missing add-ins. So part of those numbers that we add together are missing. So here I have 7 plus blank equals 10. 7 plus what number equals 10? In this equation, we know the sum and that one add-in is 7. So we know that one of the add-ins is 7, and that there's our sum, 10. The other add-in is missing right here. We can use our 10 frames to figure out the missing add-in. First, I'm going to place 7 counters on the tens frame. And I'm going to start with the red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 5, 6, 7. Next, I'm going to place counters on the 10 frame to fill it. This will show the sum of 10. 1, 2, 3. I needed to add 3 more counters to the 7 to make 10. 3 is the missing add-in in this equation. 7 plus 3 equals 10. And then there we go. 7 plus 3 equals 10. We found the missing add-in. Let's work on another missing add-in problem. I have 6. How many more do I need to make 10? Let's write an equation. 6 plus blank equals 10. To figure out the missing add-in, place 6 reds on your 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. Then let's fill in the empty boxes with yellow counters. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many yellows did you place on the 10 frame? 4. That's right. What is the missing add-in? 4. You got it. Let's fill out our equation. 6 plus 4 equals 10. Awesome job. Now let's move over to the computer, and I'll show you how you can use the computer to solve a missing add-in problem. How you can use your online tools to help you find a missing add-in for 10. We are working in number core, remember, so let's go to lesson 6 where we're working on today. And we're solving the missing add-in for problems for sums of 10. And we're going to be using that 10 frame. Here it is. So let's click on our 10 frame. Now I have 4 red counters, and I want to see how many more I'm going to need to get to 10. I'm trying to fill up that 10 frame, so I'm going to start with 4 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I want to see how many more to get to 10. So I'm going to use my yellow counters to fill up the 10s frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I found my missing add-in. That missing number was 6. Now I want to write it on my scratch pad, that equation. We had 4 plus that missing addend, we don't know, equals 10. Now we filled in our missing addend and we found it out that it was 6. Great job. Frame. And this time I have 8 red counters and I want to see how many more it's going to take to get to 10. So we're going to fill up, first put in 8 red counters. Now I know I don't have to count that first row because I already know that there's 5. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I want to see how many more counters I need to get to 10. What's my missing addend? So I'm going to use yellow counters now. 1, 2. Okay, let's write that equation. 8 plus, we don't know, equals 10. We're filling up that tens frame. And our missing addend was what? Was 2. Great job. Page number 11. You can do it in your workbook. I'm going to show you how you can work online. To do this page, you are going to work with a partner or you can work by yourself. And your partner could be someone in your family or one of your stuffed animals. So to begin, you're going to read the problem. Let's do this practice one. I have 6 reds. How many yellows to make 10? So we read the problem. Now we need to write an equation with a blank, and we're going to put that in the first box. Then you're going to place counters on the tens frame. And remember, you can use your online tools, or you can use your tools at home. And then you're going to write an equation with the solution. So you're going to write that equation with the missing addends. Okay, so let's try to solve this online. Let's pull up our tens frame. So the first problem says I have 3 reds. So I'm going to get my tens frame and put in 3 reds. Okay. So now I'm going to write the equation. I have 3 reds plus, I don't know how many yellows I'm going to need, but I do know that it's going to equal 10 because I'm filling up my tens frame. Okay, so now I'm going to come over here and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had 7 missing counters, so my missing addend was 7. Let's write that equation over here. 3 plus 7 equals 10. Now you're going to do the remaining problems at home with your partner. Remember, your partner can be anyone at home, and you can use online tools or your math counters and manipulatives at home. When you're done working, make sure to show your teacher, and if you've made a mistake, it's okay. Don't give up. Keep trying, and she'll tell you what your mistakes are, and you can work through them. Hey friends, I am so proud of you for working on those big numbers and finding those missing addends. Man, those numbers were sneaky. They were running away and trying. You caught them all and you found them and you worked so hard. I'm so proud of you and your teacher's so proud of you. And when you get to first grade, I can't even believe all the things that you're going to be able to show your first grade teacher. Wow. All right, let's celebrate all this hard work with a cheer. I think we should do the hip, hip, hooray cheer. All right, here we go. Hip, hip, hooray! I've loved learning with you today, friends.